We have reached the final two on VH1's 100 Greatest Artists. A tough call, very tough call, but at number 2, our panel of over 200 musicians ultimately chose Michael Jackson. Of course, MJ was number 1 on the ballots of Diddy, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Nas, Pete Wentz, and many others. Here is the King of Pop.
Michael Jackson is, okay? He is the number 1 entertainer of all time. He's the best. No one's greater than him.
Michael Jackson is the greatest of all time. Simple as that. End of story.
His dancing, his music, everything about him.
From the day he found music, has done nothing but greatness. When I first saw Michael Jackson, I was just blown away by his natural ability, the way he moved and how great he sang.
If you want to entertain or be a performer, there's just certain things that you need to know how to do that only Michael can teach you.
On anything I do, I always throw a little Michael move in there and bring it back to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
It just didn't seem real, you know. I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like him on any level, and he just seemed really out of this world.
I don't care who you are, you know who Michael Jackson is. When he died as the biggest entertainer in the world. Case closed.
Words can't express what Michael Jackson is. It's not even a was, it's an is, because he will forever live on.
My kids are going to hear them records, my grandkids are going to hear them records. He's never not going to be heard. He'll always be Michael Jackson, the King of Pop.
Number 1. Here they are, the greatest of all time, the Beatles.
Greatest artists of all time, the Beatles.
My number 1 artist are the Beatles, without any shadow of doubt.
If the Beatles don't come in at number 1, there's something absolutely wrong with this show and this entire network.
They're so deeply inside of us. They don't even feel like part of pop culture. They feel like part of life.
I think they're the only band that I would scream and cry for in my life. I'm like, ah!
They lit a fire in me. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be the Pip Beatle, if you like.
Let me tell you how it will be.
There were pop stars that were good looking and funny, but they were making this deeply personal, sophisticated pop music.
You have George Harrison as a guitar player, Ringo Starr as a drummer, Paul McCartney, and John Lennon. It's like you cannot script a better band. Paul and John wanted to be better than each other, and it just led to this incredible synergy, and we've been trying to better them ever since and have got nowhere near, quite frankly.
They was able to evolve and grow continuously. They never got bored.
Every album was something new and something different, and every band listened to them and looked to them to see what the newest thing was.
And it was 10 years that they were together as a band. I can't even believe how much they accomplished in that time.
And to think that they achieved what they achieved and split up before they were 30, I mean, it's really difficult to believe.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad.
The Beatles inspired every kind of major change in culture, from the way they dressed, to the music they played, to the drugs they used, to growing beards and mustaches. Whatever the Beatles did suddenly became cool and everyone had to follow.
listening to now of any genre of music was influenced by the Beatles.
It's impossible to overstate their influence on modern pop music.
Beatles music will always be cool forever for the rest of time.
There will never, ever, ever, ever be another.
The number one artist should be the Beatles, because everybody else on this list took everything they got from the Beatles, even people that came before the Beatles.
There you go. The Beatles. They may not be a surprise to top the list, except when you consider the band broke up some 40 years ago, before most of our voters were even born. And there it is, the definitive list of the 100 greatest artists of all time, voted on by artists who are great in their own right. So, Beatles fans, revel in the victory. That will do it for the countdown. Thank you to all of you for watching. My name is Jim Shearer, and I will see you later.